guys, it's Eric Cronover from Nerdy Geek Talk, the source of all your nerdy geeking needs. Here with episode 11, as we just figured out for the second time doing the intro, of Steel City Bots. I'm Eric Cronover, your host. Joining me today is Jared. How are you?
Hello.
You doing good?
Yep.
Me too.
Real good.
And I guess we have Tanner. Tanner, how are you?
Slightly worse now.
Because I didn't do you first?
No.
But what does that mean then?
Oh, it just means, I've been here,
Yep,
for like...
that's what I thought it was, because I didn't do him first. All right.
I've been here for like a long time, and then all of a sudden Jared comes on and it's like, ooh, man, everything's great, because, Jared is here. Oh, man, dude, where's like our free Subway?
What? Oh,
What? Oh.
I just got that. You're terrible. Anyways, Gaia Prime isn't here this week. She got abducted. I'm kidding. She didn't actually get abducted. Don't call the police. She's out having fun.
But she told us to.
Yeah.
She did tell us to say she was abducted. But wait, told us to call the police or say she was abducted. Oh, jeez.
Both.
Yeah.
Wait, was that sarcasm? Oh.
But yeah, so we hope she's having fun, but she'll be back next week, probably. Assuming that...
Or will she?
Assuming that the police find her. But, anyways, it's just an all-guys episode. We are introducing our slightly new format, which is a bit more fun, hopefully, and a little bit less news-focused, but still focusing on the good news. But yeah, so that's about it. We don't have any guests, so let's dive right into this week's history lesson. Now, this Friday will be... It is Friday, right? Yeah, Friday will be the November 24th, which is Black Friday.
Oh, boy.
But November 24th in 1984, the Transformers episode War of the Dinobots premiered in the U.S. And that's neat because guess what? We're getting Dinobots pretty darn soon, end of this month. Like, if you haven't gotten them already, you're going to be getting some within the next week or two. I mean, assuming that you buy them, because they should be out by the 26th, so the day before we record the next episode. So, yeah, that's pretty interesting. I thought it would be nice. We had a Dinobot thing, I think, last week, too. So, our history lessons have been very Dinobot-focused because we're pretty excited for Generations Dinobots, since that hasn't happened forever.
Since, I believe, Classics Grimlock. I remember it was 2006.
No, because we technically got Fall of Cybertron Grimlock since then.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, the rest of the Dinobots. They haven't got the Generations treatment ever. So, including the new one, Slash, who I'm very excited about. I can't wait to get her. But yeah, so that's this week's history lesson. Did anyone get anything this week? Tanner, you didn't, right?
That is unfortunately correct.
And same here. So, Jared, you ordered something, right?
Right, but I'll save the best for last. One thing that I did buy is Titans Return Chrome Dome. I saw them. I haven't seen all that many new or different Titans Return figures because all the figures at my Target, all the Titans Return figures at my Target is either Broadside or Twinferno. That's pretty much it.
Broadside
I remember when I saw Broadside in that Target, and I was like, holy crap, and then I called you, Eric, remember that?
And I traded you a Sky Shadow for it. You still owe me for that. I just remembered that. I literally...
No, I don't. What are you talking about?
You still owe me for that. This is live. Wow, I just remembered that. You're a terrible
Eric, I will
human
mail
being.
you a pet rock, and we will be even.
That's not quite how it works. But Jared,
well, it is now, so deal with it.
What's the other thing that you paid money for this week?
The other thing I ordered would be Unique Toys Parakill, which is their take on a I don't know what size class
Masterpiece.
Yeah,
It's
Masterpiece. Age of Extinction Lockdown.
Yes.
Is Masterpiece just a new size class?
Masterpiece has always been its own scale.
Yeah.
No, there have been others. There have been multiple scales within Masterpiece. Example, Prime MP10 Prime is a lot taller than, say, Sideswipe, and then
Guess what? He's
MP01,
supposed to be. They
Yeah.
rescaled it after MP10.
and then like MP01 Prime is like a
No,
foot tall.
they reset the scale after MP10. Masterpiece scale is a thing. Now, no scale is perfect in Transformers, but Masterpiece is pretty darn close. So, but Movie Masterpiece is looking to be pretty tight so far.
Yep. And yeah, his Parakill for me has yet to arrive, but he should be arriving later this week in time for
Next week's show.
the episode next week. So
Yeah.
I will definitely be talking about that whenever I get him.
I envy you so much. That toy looks amazing. That looks like a game
Yeah.
changer. Whether
Yeah,
you
and
like
like
the movies or not, it looks like a game changer in terms of Masterpiece Transformers. So.
yeah, because like the Lamborghini disappears. Like the only bit of Lamborghini I see on him from all the videos I've seen of his transformation are literally the back of the back of the car on his calves, I believe. But other than that,
Yeah,
like
the
I
tail lights, which are supposed to be
yeah
there anyways, like that's accurate. So
yeah, and the other bit, which was I think like the rear view mirrors or whatever on his feet or something like that, but they're so small that I'm not
oh,
gonna.
you can take those off and put them on his
Oh yeah,
arms
that's
too,
right. That's right. I forgot
if
about
you
that.
want. You don't have to.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's about it. So moving into news for the week. So we only have two somewhat small things. That's a lie. We have three, but one we are going to skim over very quickly. Um, so good news. Let's start off with good news. We have the DCPI numbers for all of the different size classes for Power of the Primes, and while the deluxes have already hit for the past the past couple weeks, I think last two now, or maybe like week and a half, the deluxes have been hitting, which I do have. The legends are starting to hit now too. So that is Scrapnel slash the new Dinobot, who's also a female and a raptor. Beachcomber and Windcharger.
Wait. Scrapnel?
Scrapnel, that's his name.
Didn't we already get to that?
Yes, this is just a reissue of the Generations one because they want to have one in each part of the Prime Wars trilogy. You know, Bombshell came out in Combined Wars, Kickback came out in Titans Returns. They want to have Scrapnel come out in the third part, so there's one for each line. But yeah, I'm not
Oh
gonna
boy,
get
thrilling
the
30 again. Here we go.
I already got Scrapnel, and he's really good, but I already got him, so I don't need him.
Does
so.
this one have reflector?
No,
Inferior.
but he does have silver paint.
Inferior.
But yeah, there we have the DCPI numbers for the Prime Masters. We already have the Deluxes, but now we have the Legends, Prime Masters, Voyagers, and Leaders. The Legends are the only other ones that are starting to show up in places according to BrickSeek. The Prime Masters, Voyagers, and Leaders have not showed up anywhere yet as of this recording, but that should start to change within the next month. So yeah, I'm pretty excited about that. You can find the numbers at T-Formers, or if you really do care, they're all 087-06. That's all of them. Now, the Prime Masters are 5845. The Legends are 5849. Voyagers are 5868, and Leaders are 6020. So those are your numbers if you are looking for those figures with BrickSeek, or just type in the DCPI at Targets. So
Oh, I
yeah.
think I have Barricade's number.
I hate you. I hate
It's
you.
217.
I hate you. Anyways, moving on, we have a bit of. Do you want to talk about Jazz or a bit of third-party Legends class figures? Let's get Jazz out of the way. Alrighty. So if you haven't noticed, because this story started going out like crazy the other day, Power of the Prime's Jazz. He has bits of, little logos, stuff like that on the side doors of his car mode because he's race car. Apparently, the really, really, really small Cybertronian writing underneath the Autobot symbol, which is on the back of his forearm, has been translated. And it translates to MAGA. which is the campaign slogan for Donald Trump, "Make America Great Again." Um, so when this was
I never
discovered,
would have guessed.
people were messaging Hasbro and stuff like that. They issued a public apology saying that they weren't aware of the person that put that there. It was so tiny that they had no idea, stuff like that, and that they apologized for having any political message on their toy. They did not want to. So yeah, a lot of people are really mad because it was jazz. So they were really angry that they would do that with the character that is, jazz. But whatever, it wasn't on.
Wait, do you know what this means?
What?
Michael Bay is Trump supporter. Trump 2020. That's what Michael Bay is voting for. I mean, yeah.
I'm kind of curious about that now, but no, it's not what it means. But yeah,
Yeah, but
not a
it's really
conspiracy.
what it means.
I'm no.
They're
But
not gonna tell you that's what it means, but no, you know
shut
it's what it
shut
means.
up, Tanner. There you go. You got your shut up for the week. I swear we don't actually do that on purpose. He just annoys me. But anyways,
Well, you annoy me. Do you know how? Okay, listen
shut up,
up here,
Tanner.
viewers.
All right, so moving on, because nobody wants to talk about that any longer. Magic Square, which is a third-party company I don't really know of, but they are doing some G1-inspired Legends class figures. They're a third-party company, so they have Architect, Pillage, Contain, Collide, Beatback, Space Skimming, Four-Wheel Drive, Surfer, Fire Extinguisher, and Transporter. These are their Legend class figures. It is an Inferno, possibly another, like an Inferno repaint, I guess. There's two versions, but they're all in gray, so that's why I can't tell. Maybe that's Artfire, I'm not sure. Or one of the other repaints. There's a bunch. There's an Ultra Magnus, which actually looks really nice. I didn't realize it was Legends class scale. All the limbs of Menasor, so the Stunticons, not Motormaster, but all the limbs are there. Dragstrip, Breakdown, Dead End, and Wild Rider. We also have Cyclonus, who's looking quite good. And then last but not least, we have Beachcomber and Sea Spray, which those two are like pointless because we just got an amazing Sea Spray and we're getting a really great Beachcomber Legends class figure from Power of the Primes. So I don't understand those two unless these were already in development before those were announced. But the Cyclonus and Ultra Magnus are really catching my eye, especially the Ultra Magnus. It looks really, really clean for a Legends class scale. Now the only problem is these are kind of expensive. Like the cheapest one, so I'm looking at them now. The cheapest one is $28. The most expensive is $45. $45 for a Legends class scale for just one is kind of expensive.
Ooh,
Yeah, especially
we
for a
all know
company
you're
that I
gonna be
don't know
getting the
of.
Ultra
So
Magnus though.
I might be. I'm honestly not sure about that one yet because I probably will. It's surprisingly good though, like surprisingly clean in both modes, which makes me wonder how it transformed. But we'll see. But yeah, it's kind of interesting. That's about it for news this week, though. So let's move on to our character of the week. So this is our new segment where we introduce a character from a particular series, movie, whatever, and this is Jared's. So Jared gets to pick a different character every week, and we just fill you in a little bit on that character, their history, and also like how we feel about them. So give us our character of the week.
Our character of the week this week is, you probably already know, it's Age of Extinction Lockdown for obvious reasons.
Yeah, I wonder why. Maybe it has to do with the fact that you just ordered a masterpiece version of him.
No, dude, that can't be it. It just he likes the gun face.
So, for those of you who don't know, Lockdown in the movie universe did not appear until Age of Extinction, the fourth movie, where he is the main antagonist. He's a mercenary. He's not Autobot or Decepticon.
He's
And-
not a mercenary. He's a bounty hunter.
And he does not survive, unfortunately. Spoilers if you haven't seen Age of Extinction. It is, like 3 years old at this point. A little over 3 years old at this point. So that's your fault if you haven't. But yeah, I'm not going to lie. He's probably one of my favorite antagonists in the movie. Like, I wanted him to live. He felt like an actual threat.
Yeah.
He wasn't a guy who just dies and gets brought back to life and dies and gets brought back to life. Like, he seemed like someone who's actually, in all honesty, Prime couldn't beat him.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and then it
Prime
was
stabbed
like
him in the
turned
back.
into Galvatron, and then like turned back to Megatron. Yeah, that was kind of weird.
Yeah, but Prime stabbed him in the back. That's how he killed him. After he had already been impaled by Lockdown. He never beat Lockdown in a face-to-face fight. So,
Yeah.
there is that. He was pretty formidable. Key thing. By far, his greatest feature. What is it?
The gun face.
Oh, yes.
Knew it!
He is the first Transformer, to my knowledge. He's at least the first in the movies to have the magical gun face. His face turned into a giant rifle, with which he shot Optimus Prime
Where does he keep that thing?
on his head.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. The masterpiece, the movie masterpiece figure from Unique Toys coming out, can hold it like a rifle, which is interesting, and I do like that. But man, why would you want to do that when you can have the gun face?
Yeah.
But yeah, that's about it. So this is a character that was introduced post G1. Like, I think his first introduction was animated, if I'm not wrong. And so this is only like the second or third iteration we've gotten of him, correct? I think. I believe. I'm not sure. But next up, we have our new segment, Pretty Pre-Orders, where we will be going over new pre-orders that have gone up over the week, whichever one is our favorite. And this week, we have some pretty darn awesome ones. We have Mastermind Creations, their reformatted line, R32 and R31, which is after beta is R31 and Stray is R32. These are their Deadlock and Drift, which look amazing. I'm not going to lie. They both look really, really good. I am definitely getting the Deadlock. They're 90 apiece, by the way. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get the Drift or not, but I am certainly going to be getting that Deadlock. What about you guys? Are you going to get either of these or no?
Oh, you know I love that Tokyo Drift.
Are you going to buy a third party Drift, though?
How much?
He's like 90. He's big, though, but yeah, he's like 90.
Okay, maybe in like a month.
That's fair. Hey, if you got the Drift and I got the Deadlock, we could meet up and just have an epic battle. Not gonna lie. What about you, Jared? Do you care about either of these guys to get them enough, or?
I might. Ooh. I might go for Drift, but he's not on like. I'm
He's not your top priority yet.
Yeah, he's not my top priority.
I really want the Deadlock. The Deadlock comes with like a different chest, different head, that kind of stuff. He still has the twin swords that Drift has, but instead of the big sword, he has a big gun. And obviously, he has the cool colors. So yeah, I'm really excited for Deadlock.
I don't know. The only thing about Deadlock is his head kind of looks. The color is kind of too bright for the rest of him, in my opinion.
Deadlock?
Yeah, on his head.
It's just white.
I know, but it seems kind of out of place with the rest of them.
Well, that's how Deadlock is. Sometimes
I know,
Deadlock
but-
has the bright purple face. Like, he has the white head, but with the bright purple face in between, which I kind of wish this one had, but no, he has gray on his
What?
face, so. Yeah.
I like purple too.
Yeah, I know. I just really like purple. That's why I wish I had the purple on. But that's about it. And again, you can check out Big Bad Toy Store for that. Also, I forgot to mention for the Power of the Primes Legends class figures, T-Formers already has video reviews of those up. So if you're interested in that, go check those out. They're XV. He got them up very quick. He got the Beachcomber and Windcharger up in the same day, and then Slash came out today, which is Monday for this recording. So yeah, very impressive. Next up would be our new segment, Who Are You?, which is a little bit of like personal questions for us having to do with Transformers.
Who
But
are you?
that's Gaia Prime. No, it is not the song. But it's Gaia Prime's, and she's not here, and we don't want to do it and not have her get to answer our questions. So we will start that next week. But that's what would be next. Now we have Random Quote of the Week. I wonder whose segment this is.
That's right, it's Eric's.
No.
Damn, I thought I was gonna get that one right.
You were close.
No, it's mine, and of course, naturally, I would be the guy to take over quotes. But
Because I gave it
I
to
would
him.
like to take a quote
'Cause I'm nice.
from The Return of Optimus Prime. It's a quote from Wreck-Gar, and that quote is, "I'm a pepper. Would you like to be a pepper too?"
You want to give a little context or no?
Oh, okay. Well, basically, Wreck-Gar is one of my favorite characters, and for no reason, right when he's about to infect, I think it's either Rodimus or Ultra Magnus, he just spurts out the phrase, or he just spurts out the '70s Dr. Pepper slogan, and it's when the hate plague was going around. If you guys remember that.
Yes. Good quote. That's funny. And next up is another one of my segments, and it's This Week Mascot. This week's mascot is Bisque, because Bisque is awesome. So here's Bisque. Yeah, that's about it for this week. So you can find us at our social medias. You can find me on Instagram at Aramis Prime, or in almost all the Transformers Facebook groups that are out there, but also mainly on Twitter at Eric Crowbar. I will gladly tweet at you anything about Transformers or anything. I love Twitter, so definitely tweet at me there. Where can people find you guys? Your Twitters.
Yes, that's right, ladies and gentlemen. You can find me on Twitter at Optimus Prime.
Nice. Jared.
You can find me on Twitter at Jared Proco. It's simple, but, you know.
And as always, you can find Gaia Prime, who's unfortunately not here this week, at Shingeki That Ass. I don't remember how to spell that, but there should be a link in the description below for that. Warning for her. There's adult content, so over 18.
Only 18 and older.
Or if you're
Yeah.
daring, but don't. Other than that, make sure to like, comment, subscribe.
Oh, also, ask her where she's at. We don't even know.
Yeah, you can ask her where she's at for this episode if you're curious. We do know that's a lie, but we're not going to say. But if you want to ask her where she was, I'm sure she'll come up with some random weird excuse for you. So definitely go ahead and do that. But yeah, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I think that's about it. So thanks for watching, guys. Bye.